So here's the question that I will be answering today. This was posted in the comment section. Can you do a video for the additional 50 points for those living outside of Winnipeg? So if it is that you are applying for the MPNP, that's the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, you could get an extra 50 points on your expression of interest just by planning to live outside of the city of Winnipeg. Yes, MPNP awards an additional 50 points to applicants who indicate their intention to live in a community that is outside of Winnipeg. It's a part of the province's strategy to promote growth and skilled immigration across the entire province, and not just the capital, not just the city of Winnipeg. A lot of persons, I think most of the population, well, undoubtedly is concentrated in Winnipeg. And so in order to spread the skill across the province into other rural areas, this is an incentive that the award applicants. But of course, you have to make sure you demonstrate that you really intend to settle and not just to use the additional point, and then your real intention was to be in Winnipeg. So how do you claim these points? That would be done when you are completing your MPNP expression of interest profile. You will see the section that asks about your intended destination in Manitoba. So instead of selecting Winnipeg, you could select from any town or other city outside of Winnipeg. For example, you have Brandon, Steinbach, Portage, La Prairie, Thompson, Morden, or Winkler, Dauphin, and there are many others that you can choose from. So by doing this, the system will automatically add 50 points to your profile under the regional development factor. So that's how you would be able to claim that. But it's important for you to note that you have to be genuine about your intent to live in that city outside of Winnipeg, because MPNP, they may ask you to provide more details, specifically about your letter of intent, explaining why you chose that location, whether you have friends, family, or job prospects there, any research you have done into housing, jobs, schools, etc. And it's safe to say that if you don't have any clear connection, you have to be very convincing. For example, if you don't have any friends, no relatives, no family, you have to be convincing. You have to really prove why you chose that location outside of Winnipeg, and it's not just that you want to benefit from the 50 additional points. So don't just pick a rural town for the points. Make sure that you have a real plan to settle there, and that's important. So what I'm going to show you now, something that was published on January 26, 2025, that's what, 4 days ago, or 3.5 days ago. So let's look at that. So this was published on June 26, 2025. Manitoba's regional immigration initiatives are designed to address the specific economic, labor market, and demographic needs of regional communities outside of Winnipeg. These initiatives, developed in collaboration with the municipal governments, employers, settlement organizations, and economic development offices, aim to facilitate the recruitment and settlement of skilled immigrants and business investors to bring the benefits of immigration to all regions of the province. The regional immigration initiatives currently are, and you will see the different, there are 5 listed here which you can expand. So you have the Morden community-driven immigration initiative. When you open that up, you can always read. And then it tells you some information about Morden. Morden is a small Canadian city of about 10,000 residents located in the heart of the continent. And you can always go through this and ways that you can immigrate to Morden, Manitoba, Canada. And it will give you some options. Next, we have the Winkler Stanley Economic Development Corporation Pilot Immigration Initiative. When you open that up, you can read on that initiative as well. Next, you have the Immigrate Pathland. So these are the pathways listed under the regional, and you will see lots of information that you can read. Next, we have the Bandon Manitoba PNP MPNP. Likewise, the information is there. You can go through to see what it is about. It's a partnership between the Brandon Economic Development, and it allows Brandon to issue endorsements to skilled workers and business investors. So if you choose the regional immigration pathways, there are different ways that you can migrate. Welcome to the West Central Manitoba and their information. So I will drop this link in the description so that you can read, research more on the regional immigration initiatives that are currently active. So candidates who have received an invitation to apply under Strategic Recruitment Initiative, including a regional immigration initiative, are eligible to receive 500 points in their expression of interest. So this will be placed in the description, so you can do further reading on that. So that's it pretty much on this topic. One small step in your EOI, and that would give you an additional 50-point advantage just by showing Manitoba that you're open to settling beyond Winnipeg. Please look out for the next video where I'll answer another important question that was asked in the comment section. If you found this helpful, please drop a like below, subscribe if you have not done that, and leave your EOI questions in the comments. You might see your question featured in the next video.